Welcome to the 10th edition of the Bangalore Business Literature Festival. I was thinking yesterday, how do I make a boring inaugural address of a business literature festival, even though it may be the 10th edition? How do I make it a little more interesting? Then I said, okay, let me see if ChatGPT does better than I do. So I gave some inputs about the Bangalore Business Lit Fest to the ChatGPT 4th version, and I got a speech. Now my question to you is, do you want my version or the ChatGPT version? No awards for guessing the answer. Right? So this I use
today to show you how I believe the future of business writing to be. What business writing will take the shape of in the future when we do the 20th edition of Bangalore Business Lit Fest. Here it is. I will read it whatever except one of the places where I will change the word. Just one of the places that I will
change the word. Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, esteemed authors, and fellow enthusiasts of business literature. Good morning and a warm welcome to all of you. It's my distinct honor and privilege to stand before you today as we inaugurate the 10th year of the Bangalore Business Literature Festival. Well, over the past decade, this festival has grown into a vibrant platform that celebrates the unique intersection of business acumen and literary brilliance. What began as a modest gathering of like-minded individuals, which were introduced to you just now, has transformed into a nationally recognized event. Here I say well-recognized event. We are not nationally recognized yet. That's what I said, I'll change a word or two. Event that brings together thought leaders, visionaries, authors, and readers from across the world, which is true. Even if they don't physically come from across the world, we do get them on the video. This year is particularly special as we mark a decade inspiring dialogues, thought-provoking discussions, and a deep exploration of the written word's power to shape and redefine the world of business. It's a celebration of ideas, the ones that challenge the status quo, the ones that ignite change, and the ones that inspire us to see the world through a different lens. As we celebrate our 10th anniversary, we look back with gratitude on the journeys we have shared, the stories that we have been told, and the remarkable people who have graced our stages. At the same time, we look forward with anticipation to the exciting future that lies ahead. A future where business literature continues to evolve, inspire, and impact society in meaningful ways. I would like to extend my heartfelt thanks to the sponsors, partners, and volunteers who have made this festival possible year after year. To the authors and speakers, thank you for sharing your knowledge. Knowledge, insights, and perspectives, and enriching us all in the process. To the attendees, your enthusiasm and passion are the lifeblood of this festival, and we are grateful for your continuous support. Coming to the close, let us use this occasion to foster connections, celebrate diverse perspectives, and most importantly, reignite our passion for learning and growth. Together, let us continue to champion the spirit of creativity, innovation, and exploration that defines the Bangalore Business Literature Festival. Here's to another decade of knowledge, inspiration, and impact. Thank you and welcome once again to the 10th Bangalore Business Literature Festival. And then it asked me very helpfully, would you like to make any suggestions for improvement? So I said, yeah, you've been a little too serious. Why don't you give me a joke or so? It gave me a joke. You want to know the joke? It went something like this. Now they say that in the world of business, it's important to think outside the box. But when it comes to literature, it's even more important to read what's inside the box or the book. And it says, wait for people to laugh, and you didn't laugh, so you didn't get the ChatGPT joke. All right. Then I said, okay, how about, because I didn't find this terribly funny myself. So I said, how about one more? So it gave me one more, and then I'll close. The second one it gave me was, continuing with this, that you can read inside the book. And speaking of books, it tells me, I've heard that reading business literature can be like running a marathon. Not because it's exhausting, but because it makes you feel incredibly accomplished. Until you realize you're only halfway through the introduction. And it tells me to pause for the laughter. So I'm pausing. Okay. Now, one thing comes out very clearly. When it comes to the normal kind of a routine text, ChatGPT is far excellent. It does a far better job than most of us, most average folks would. It may not better Shashi Tharoor, or it may not better some outstanding literary giant, but the likes of me are easily bettered on some aspects by a ChatGPT. But when it comes to creativity, a joke is a creative endeavor. ChatGPT is a little flat. So remember this, while the future of business writing may change, the creativity is likely to remain with us. Keep that in mind and have fun throughout the day. Thank you all.